Marcus, congratulations. I've seen you, I've bumped into you at the shows and everything, but I've not actually spoke to you since you picked up the WBC silver over in, was it Italy you won?
In Rome, yeah, Italy.
Yeah? How did that feel, mate?
It was good, great experience to be over there, even sweeter to go over and away soil and pick up a title against a home fighter. Yeah, great experience.
Very good fight as well.
Yeah, good fight, been in with some good company, only been beat by
yeah, you've been the middleweight champion on European middleweight champion on numerous occasions, and going into that fight, I think he was still the champion, wasn't he? Middleweight.
No, he wasn't actually the European champion, but he's mixed it with very good company. Only been beat by
Billy Joe.
Who
fought for the world title, didn't he?
Murata, the world champion, and Mikel Soro. So great company, and to add my name to that list of people to go on and beat him, it was nice.
And it's fair to say, most people 18 months ago had wrote you off.
Yeah, definitely. It was before I come here and made a move, to push on and further my career. Definitely, when I was going through a hard time.
What made you decide to come to Pats then?
I needed, after the bad patch, which is well documented.
What was it? 3 losses in space of like 5 fights?
Yeah, then 3 in space of like 5 fights, and I knew at that point I needed to make a change for myself and for something to motivate me to go again and actually get a grip of my career and actually try and push on. So yeah.
Well, was there ever a time when you just thought, oh, do I need this? Was there?
Yeah, 100%. After the Wellborn loss, it was a case of right, we can go again, and we jumped straight into another fight in the 4 round.
That fight, I couldn't work any logic in that, because Time Boone is a nightmare at any time. But over 4 rounds.
4 rounds, he was an headache, and and then swift after that, there was another loss, and I even before the last loss, it was I didn't know whether I really wanted to do it. I didn't really have any direction, or there wasn't much.
Well, how long before you came here did you find that? Had you already found your drive back, or was it by being here within a few weeks you found that, hang on, I know why I like this sport?
No, and at that point, before coming here, it was a case of I could just knock it on the head and be done with it, because there was that much going on. It was just a case of it's Lyndon's just in the background there, just making silly gestures. Needs to grow up a bit.
He's upset with you?
Yeah, because I just knocked him out in the.
Was it the jab tournament?
Yeah, the jab tournament. I just beat him in the final. Get out! Get out! No, stand to the body. Thank you. You're out. You're out.
What are you not told to, buddy? You just accepted. You said buddy, say yes. So you got your buddy. That's it.
I like that. Yeah, as long as you're doing straight on.
You accepted it.
And the new!
You didn't lie. You didn't accept.
God loves a trial. God loves a trial. Unlucky man. You win some, you lose some. In the final there, so he's moaning.
He said you won by default though.
No, he's a liar. He tells lies.
He win by default.
He's a compulsive liar. So yeah, where was we?
We're talking about coming here. How long did it? Were you already in the right mindset when you came here, and you decided that no, this is it. I'm gonna be the champ that I know I can be, or was it by being here, moving around with these lot, that thought, yeah, there is something left in me?
My mindset changed before coming here. My mindset changes in like, right, I need a change to, I do what I do this, but I knew there needed to be changes, more so for me to get a motivation again and to like get that fire burning again. So coming here, I was in a good mindset coming here, and it was a case of right, let's rebuild and strip back, and yeah.
And did you go right back to basics?
Yeah, we literally.
Like, I remember coming here, really, and you were, you was starting from rock bottom again.
We was, and it was a case of doing that and stripping back and going back to finding my old style and rebuilding from there. So it took a good, I had, before the fight in Italy, I had 4 fights, warm-up fights, just getting used to being with Pat and working on things, and those 4 fights was just like stripping back fights and getting back to my old self. So it took those 4 fights and swallow shows, and probably nobody really seen those fights, but they were probably the most important fights of my career. to rebuild and go again. And you know, I think we're about 14, 15 months down the line, and yeah, here we are. Been to Rome, picked up a title. I think it's 6 fights on the bounce now.
My take
more
on
titles.
it, you were always ridiculously dangerous early on. I mean, like lethal inside 3 rounds. If anyone got past there, you know, it was very rare that they did. And then I first noticed it against Darryl Sharp. I was down there at Oldham Sports Leisure Centre where you fought him, and you had a very dominant first round, like 3 or 4 rounds against him. And Darryl Sharp come back a little bit.
Yeah, Darryl Sharp.
But you finished it strong again.
Yeah, I finished strong, and I think that's where my what we've changed. You know, I'm a championship fighter now. I'm a 10-12 round fighter. So, and as it's shown in Rome.
This is what I was going to say. In Rome, it was the 9th round, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
I still had the punch power, you know, to put him away. And
so have you become more patient? Is that what you've learned here?
Yeah, definitely. You know, boxing's, you know, you start your career in 4 rounders, but that's not the be all, and that's not where you're
going to finish your career, is it?
No, it's not. So it was a case of, you know, growing into fights and getting stronger as the rounds go on, and still carrying the punch power, not just looking to blast, you know, kids out in the first few rounds with like 1 punch. Because when that 1 punch doesn't come and it doesn't land.
But you are doing that again, because you last fight you just took someone out in the first round again.
Yeah, but again, I didn't even expect him to go down off the shot. I didn't even really load up with the shot. I threw it quick, and it landed in, you know, the perfect spot, and down he went. And even when he went down, I expected him to get back up, because like I said, I didn't load up with the shot. It just landed clean and correct, and yeah, he stayed down, and you know, that's when, you know, I realised, you know, it's not all about just loading up and looking to bang them out, because when, like I said before, when it doesn't happen, you know, you look for plan B, and when you've not got no plan B, you know, it's...
So now you've got plan B and plan C, and
exactly.
Maybe even a plan D if you need it.
Exactly, if needs be. So, yeah, I'm in a good place at the minute.
Definitely seems like it. Like I say, the gym's buzzing. There's not only got U3 champions here, but you've got a load of young lads that are all looking up to you, or who are future champions themselves, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Zelf have just been today with Dan, who's fighting that weekend just out from...
Yeah, Dan Booth.
Yeah, he's fighting.
He's not young, but he's young to the sport.
Yeah, he is. He's new to the sport, and he's, you know, he's a game kid, and you know,
he's an exciting kid.
He is, and he's got an exciting style. He's got a southpaw at the weekend.
Yeah, but,
so,
so you were all just moving around with him.
Just helping him out, getting him used to, you know, being in with a southpaw.
Stop laying you.
And,
is he laying again, Lee?
Good old Tommy McDonald.
Stop laying. No, we've got this.
So well, what's for the future then? We're obviously not going to be out now till 2020. So is that going to be a defensive year WBC silver, or is anything else lined up?
Yeah, I did want to get out before Christmas again, but it's not going to happen now. So we've set our sights on mid to late January.
Yep.
Just waiting on some confirmation now of a fight. So my camps, you know, I've been training, you know, over the last, you know, few months since my last fight. I've stayed in the gym, and because
you're a gym rat. You like the gym, don't you?
Yeah, I stay in the gym.
You're always looking in great shape.
I'm always relatively fit. You know, I'm not one of them fighters that, you know, goes away for a few weeks after each fight. You know, I'm normally back in the following week within a few days of fighting. So yeah, we set our sights on mid to late January, which leaves about 9 weeks, which is a good camp considering I'm still relatively fit and I've been in the gym. So hopefully I'll have some news in the next, you know, week or so of a fight. Hopefully a nice meaty fight, something that, you know, will get me up for it. I've realised since the Rome fight, I'm at the stage of my career now. I'm
you need big fights.
I think 25 fights now, so I'm not a novice to the game, and I'm a seasoned pro, and it takes a good name and a meaty fight to get me up, get the fire lit in my belly. So hopefully I'll have news with a good fight, a good meaty fight for mid to late January. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be more than ready for that.
Right, Marcus, well, it's been a pleasure being down here. Good luck for that fight when it comes along, and like I say, it'll be and still or new,
and
whichever.
Still or new, you know, whichever comes. I'm good in for titles now. I picked up not my first.
Well, it's got to be bragging rights now in here, because if you pick up another one, you're top dog.
We've got 3 titles in the gym, and listen, all 3 of us you know, I'm sure within the next few months I'm going to pick up even more titles, and the gym's bouncing, it's buzzing, so it's nice.
Great place to be, eh?
It is, it really is. It's you know, coming to work every day, you know, amongst the lads, and you know, working hard in the gym. You know, it don't feel like work.
No. Alright, listen mate, it's been a pleasure today.
So I appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot mate.
Thanks.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.